All right. If you're playing this matchup correctly. Okay, so I'll tell you for sure. This is an online tournament, right? Looks it at least. Oh wait, I just realized we need music. And thank you for having the proper starting point. Always let me know if the audio levels are good. I do want to make sure that I'm always getting that. Yeah, Gunman's really good to have just because like that limits his kind of like the same idea as the gyro, as I was talking about earlier against Rob, is that like it really limits where the grenades can go. And because like it's timer based, that helps all the more. Yeah, so if he pulled a grenade, just throw him. If you do a down throw, you'll armor and have the hitbox out at the same time. Let me show that off real quick. Okay. So this is what you have to remember. So when you're doing the pummels, that's just going to blow up the grenade. What you want to do is this. See, you still have like your armor on this stuff. So when this blows up the grenade, it's only going to hurt Snake and it's not going to hurt you. So make sure you're doing down throw the second that that comes out. PKRO Marks. What a G. So yeah, at least when you play against Snake again in the future, just keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind, let me see, how long is this spawn? Oh, crap. Oh, that's going to be so hard to do. Okay, so when he was here, he had the grenade and you had the can, like, right over there. So keep in mind that, like, out of shield, like, when he has the grenade, he's probably going to roll. He's not going to roll into the can, so he's going to roll over here. So for, like, a very easy, like, roll setup, he's at 96. You could have, like, dashed F smashed over there. And that would have killed him. You just got to be a little bit more aware of the up smash there. I was not ready for that grenade there, actually. You know, it's frame 1, 2. Dang. So you have to remember that, like, when he does Nikita, if it's not aimed at you and he's still, like, turning it, that's like a free leeway to just like run up and punish him. Especially since he had the clay pigeon there too. Like that was a pretty easy opening to get. And the other thing too is like when he's like at this percentage, you want to play like a little bit closer to him. Because like while he does have very good burst options, he doesn't have like a lot of good safe options. Like, you know, that's a great burst option. And it's safe if you're like if he's like right next to you and he goes through your shield. Go to the grenade, yeah. But yeah, it's like if you don't approach him, you can't kill him. That's kind of like one of the things. There you go. Because like one of the things is like grenade makes it really hard to navigate can. Yeah, when he goes for bear, you just shield can it. Don't bother parrying that. Oh, I'm surprised you lived that. Yeah, that was really good on your part. You're dead. Yeah, generally speaking, Snake has to be right next to you to kill you. So if you can just get away from him, you're not going to, like, at least on stage, you're not going to have to really worry about it. Also, if you have the chance, what you want to go for is you want to go for down air off the clay pigeons, just because Snake recovering low is not good. He's really bad when he has to do that. I'm surprised that even hit you. I don't even know how he got that. It's kind of hard to go back and check it too. Yeah, so it's like your issue that you had there is that you weren't closing the distance. So you just let him breathe too much, and like Snake should not be able to breathe. He's not in this matchup. So it's like, you know, control the grenades with gunmen, so you know exactly where they're going to be. And then just like slowly approach him with like can going like way above him. That's the way that you want to do it. And also don't be scared to run through grenades, because if a grenade touches you, it doesn't blow up. It has to be connected to a hitbox or the timer runs out. That's the only time grenade blows up. And the thing is, grenades by themselves will not kill you. They're not like can at all. He does push-ups petting his dog. That's cute. Man, he's got a lot of subs. I never heard of this guy before. Is he like a smasher in your region or something like that? Or if that's just a follower count, maybe. Oh, I see. In Texas, okay. Have you beaten him before? Or no? Okay. Let's see. Oh god, I would never go to this stage. Just don't do it. Never, never, for the life of you, ever strike to going to this stage. Because, like, this is going to mess with the trajectory that, like, the grenades bounce at. He's going to know how that works. You're not going to know how that works. And not to mention, this is going to be really easy for him to edgeguard you. While same goes for vice versa. He kills you so much earlier than you'll kill him. And that too. Like, you can be below it, and the... Like, you have to be, like, I think in, like, the very, very center for you not to get hit by the C4s and all that stuff. And I think you might need to be crouching too. But yeah, there, that was a back air at least. And not to mention, like, this is also going to, like, mess with the effectiveness of, like, how your gunmen are going to be able to cover the grenades as well. Just because, like, if you're in the center part, the gunmen are going to dip below. And it's like, you don't really want to be at the ledge in this matchup either. Yeah, he forgot that the C4 was up there. Oh, you got really lucky. Yeah. I mean, on the other hand, if the Snake player has no idea how to play on this stage, you can always take advantage of that. But, like, oh, I would not. I would never dream of going to the stage. Not to mention that it's, like, it's not really legal anywhere anymore. Okay, that should be a pretty easy edge guard, all things considered, but just got the better view. You're so lucky that he was in range, because, like, sometimes the slopes, like, mess you up and think they're in range, but they actually aren't, too. Not to mention he can exploit that, too. I forgot. He's got a really good crawl. Yeah, like, Smashville would have been fine. I would have no problems with you going to Smashville, but, like, just not this stage. Like, if he decided to abuse crawl against you, like, You would have such a hard time hitting him. He did bad DI on that, so yeah, you got you had a huge series of fortunate events that happened there. Yeah, so he clearly didn't know how to like really abuse that stage against you. But if he did, it would have been really bad. Especially if he knew how to space himself at the ledge with that F smash. Because then he could have just like called out like every single time you did standard get up or like get up attack. And she probably would have called out your get up attack. Because like the slants make it look like they're closer than they actually are. But like they're a lot farther away. And I mean, if he had the chance to go, if he didn't ban Smashfall, I would have gone there. Is this a best of 5 or best of 3? That's one thing I do need to know. Also, that's insane. He did a 9-hour stream. Best of 3. Okay, so we got one last game. Yeah, I do have to say, like, your Clay Pigeon usage in so far has actually been really good for this matchup. That's definitely, like, one thing I don't really have much of a gripe with. And, I wouldn't say the can has been bad. It just hasn't really been optimal. It's just, like, you're doing enough to get by. Let's see what you do this last game, though. Like, honestly, like, if he had to choose between going to Lilat, or he had to choose between going to, like, Yoshi's Island Brawl, I would say, like, Lilat's better. Just because, like, you had the flat stage there, and then you can use the ledges really good as Duck Hunt on that stage. Just like you have a different platform layout on it. And it's like, your gunmen don't become any less useful depending on where you're on the stage, too. It's just like their shots can get blocked. That's the one main issue that you'll have on that stage. But like, you're primarily using gunmen just to control the grenades in this matchup. Just like you're primarily using gunmen to control the gyro in the Rob matchup. Let's see. Yeah, like don't stay stationary in this matchup. You need to be moving. Also, yeah, at that point, like, you just go for your regular fair combo. And you just gave up too much stage there. Something that you need to keep in mind about the Snake matchup, too, is that his normals are very unsafe on shield. Like, the only reason why up tilt's good is because of how far it pushes you back. So, like, jab, -32, F tilt, -20 on shield. It's just that he can mix it up, the timing. So that's, like, the one issue that you have there. But, like, up tilt, -18. And, like, the reason why that's good is because of how far it pushes you back. You know, down tilt's -13. But that move's really long. Dash attack, this one's really safe, just depending on how far he can cross you up. So, a lot of instances where it's not too great. Up smash is -39 on shield, so remember, if he up smash straights against you, just go ahead and punish that. F smash is -18, so you can punish that. But, you need to go for a quick option. Unless, like, you're right next to him. And then down smash, if he hits you with the front hit, you can punish it. If he hits you with the back hit, like, don't bother. -14, super hard to punish. Unless, like, of course, it's not spaced at all. Spaced, that thing's basically safe. So, keep that in mind. Like, his tilts are not safe on shield at all. See, like there, because you pummeled there, that's the reason why that you took that damage there. So like, just always go for the down throw instinctively to blow up the grenade and make sure that you armor it, like guaranteed. I wish you did a falling up air because you might have been able to kill him that way, but you know, at least the downer's below you. That was unfortunate. Remember, you can still ping the can as the smash attack is coming out, unless you have AB smash on. So as long as you have that, you can just make sure that they don't get hit by the can as the smash attack's going. Also remember, if you need a safe place to land to, just air dodge to your can, because your opponent's probably not going to throw a hitbox there. There we go, good stuff. I'm honestly surprised he was able to get a shield up from that shield can. Good use of gunman. And remember, like, grenades are not scary. Just run up it, just run through them. Yeah, now that the stream's like getting a little bit like pixely, it's a little hard to see the grenades now. Yeah, he's also been like just rolling quite a lot too. So you should kind of use that to your advantage. And like just get ready for like a roll punish. Because like he's doing this at 57. He's guaranteed to do it at high percents. Yeah, good stuff. Just let him like damage his shield. That was also a terrible gunman. You were right in front of him. Okay, so remember, if he hits your shield, he's like negative 26 with dash attack. So like you could have like up smashed out of shield, or actually in that case, I would have down smashed. Actually, no, that might have been too slow. I would have gone for up smash. Remember, it got a down throw. You're gonna eat that punish every single time otherwise. Also, that was a big drop. So like when he like rolled there, you could have just like jumped back aired and he would have died if you got the sweet spot. If you read which side he was gonna roll on, you could also hit that with hit 3 of up smash. Because I think he's a little bit too skinny to, if you up smash in the middle, I don't think that will hit him. So it's like you have to up smash like on the end that he'll think you ban. You could have up aired too, but he probably would have lived that. Or you could have done strong nair. Those are like your 3 options, but like never just let them roll for free on the platforms. Like you need to punish that. Yeah, you weren't watching. Yeah, you do need to have a lot of situational awareness when you're there too. Yeah, overall, not terrible, but like definitely a lot of glaring issues. Don't be scared of grenades. You can run right through them. Make sure you remember to down throw Snake, because you're giving him like way too much like credit every single time you grab him. Because like that way you just damage him off the grenade, you damage him off a down throw, and you know, maybe if it's done correctly, you might be able to get like a free up air kill off of it. I'm not sure. I haven't really like tested too much with grenades. And then what else? You know, remember his tilts aren't safe, so you can punish those very easily. Snakes do roll a lot, so be aware of their roll habits and be ready to punish those. Don't really have any issues about your clay pigeons. A few sus gunmen, but overall that was pretty good. Just make sure you don't gunman right in front of him like you did that one time, but like that's a very obvious thing. And then also work on like learning to edge guard him better. I felt like there's like a lot of times where it's like you kind of let him get back to stage for free when he's recovering low, and those you need to focus on like punishing a little bit better, and like learn to punish like his falling aerials, because generally what they'll do is like they'll back air and like fall with it, but that's like not safe at all. Like Snake back air is, yeah, that's like negative 15 on shield if he lands with it. Has like 19 frames of landing lag too, so you know, he probably will fall down with this. And like one move that like is a little bit harder to punish is like down air, because like generally he'll get like the auto cancel portion of it. But like if he fast falls with down air, then that's very easy to punish. So you really should not like let him get away with like landing on arrows for free. Can you want to like put it in the air more so that way it avoids the grenades? Because like if the can gets touched by a grenade, it'll go in the opposite direction. So you kind of want to use that higher. But one thing I will say you did good is you did have a lot of shield can setups at the proper times. So that usage was good, but you didn't always go for them. Like sometimes you try to mix it up with something else. But like if you're confident that the snake is going to go up and like hit you in certain areas and you have shield can set up, then that's perfectly fine. You also did have like some good like gunman can setups too, which like that's kind of important because like there's going to be a lot of times like the cans can be hit into the gunman. So like think about playing around that a little bit more and keeping can in the air and like falling on him so he can't like do his grenade spam as much. If you're able to get that, that'll work out a lot better for you. Are there any other questions? Also, I think about it, I'm kind of surprised you didn't have to deal with Nikita much. That's kind of weird. Like, he just kind of killed you on stage, and that's a good thing. Because that means he didn't put you in a lot of scenarios where you needed to be edge guarded. All right, yeah, if I got nothing else, then... Okay.